Hello there kids, today you're going to learn how to draw geometrical figures with the given information. So first things first, of course, since you're drawing geometrical figures, you should be familiar with the shapes that you are tasked to draw. So for example, ito in this case, obviously, you already know what a triangle is. Square, rectangle, equilateral triangle, a rhombus, right-angled triangle, and a parallelogram. So anyway, I'm going to give you to guide you with two numbers, and the rest I will give you a draft of it. So ano nga ba yung draft, no? So it is very important for us to have a draft before you draw the actual figure. So since you have a big space, let's take this side as our draft area. Ano nga bang ibig sabihin ng draft? What do you mean by draft? So it basically refers to yung parang testing nyo muna. Ite-testing nyo muna yung figure. You're going to draw not your final yet, no? It's basically kung hindi pa final, that's what you call draft. Okay? So for example, draw a triangle ABC where line AB is 5 centimeters long and line BC is 7 centimeters long. So for a draft, hindi kailangan eksakto. You don't need to have an exact measurement. All you need to do is to draw a triangle basically, kasi yun lang naman ang kailangan. To draw a triangle and give the points A, B, C to it. So kahit saan nyo gusto. It's up to you where you want to put the points. Okay, so A, B, C. In my case, I place the points this way. What's important here is that you'll be able to note that this line, AB, ito, line AB, should be equivalent to 5 centimeters. Okay? And line BC, from this point to this point, is equivalent to 7 centimeters. So take note. No angles given, which means you are free to draw the triangle however it would look like, no? So, depende na yan sa inyo. So from there, pwede na tayo mag-start. Let's start from A and B. So we are going to basically use this draft as our basis. So it says there from point A to point B. So meaning random, ha? Pwede kahit saan. Okay. So from point A to point B, so which let us take this as our point A. To point B, it should be 5 centimeters. So just look for 5 centimeters there. This is your point B now. And draw that line. Okay. Then next, it says there that from point B to point C, it should be 7 centimeters. So kahit saan ha, kasi nga walang angle na binigay. There are no angles given. So meaning, ibig sabihin, from this point, from point B to point C, it can be here. Pwede din siya dito. Pwede dito. Or pwede kahit dun sa taas. Nasa sa inyo na yan. As long as it basically satisfy the given information. So since ginawa natin yung draft natin this way, so we should follow our draft as well. At least somehow. So from point B to point C, it should be 7. So that's 0 going to 7. All you need to do now is just to draw the line. Okay. So our point C. Then from here, of course, a triangle will not be called a triangle unless you close it. Kailangan nyo i-close figure kasi yan eh. So you need to close the figure na lang. Wala namang measurement na binigay for our AC, so wala tayong problema. So ganyan lang. Just close the figure. And that is it for number 1. Ngayon, sa number 2, draw triangle ABC where line AB is 8 centimeters long, line BC is 4 centimeters long, and angle ABC measures 40 degrees. So meron tayo ngayong measurement na, angle. So let's draw draft again, ABC. It says there that line AB should be 8 centimeters long. line BC should be 4 centimeters long, and angle ABC, so which means itong angle na to, should be equivalent to 40 degrees. Okay? Angle ABC. So since B ang nasa gitna, B is our vertex. Okay, so mag-draw tayo ngayon. A to B. Point A natin ngayon. Ilang centimeters daw ang sabi? Should be 8. So let's take it as our at 8. 8. Okay, this is now our point B. Then ang sabi dyan, that it should measure 40 degrees. So before measuring yung 4 centimeters, measure nyo muna yung 40 degrees using a protractor. Okay, since you already know, align nyo lang muna itong line na to to the line that you have drawn earlier. And put your vertex to point B. Then from here, since nandito yung line natin, so we should start at 0. It says that it should be 40 degrees. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so which means ito yung pwede nating magiging line. Okay? So let's draw a line lang muna. Soft line lang, kahit ilampas nyo lang, okay lang. What's important is after you measure this point B to point C at 4 centimeters. So that's 0 until it reaches 4. Then put the point there, which means this is your point B. So yung sobra nyo, you just need to close it, to erase it. Then from here, close point A to B. Just draw the line. And that's it. That's how you basically draw geometrical figures. Okay, gagayad ko lang kayo. I'll draw the drafts for you for the rest of the numbers. Number 3, draw a square. So alam nyo na yung square, they should have the same measurements, no? So which means this should be 5.5 each. If this is 5.5, this should also be 5.5 centimeters long. Okay, so yun na yung draft nyo. Of course, to be guided, since square siya, 90 degrees yan. Okay, so draw rectangle ABCD. Rectangle ABCD, you can put the points anywhere you want as long as nasa sa inyo na yan, as long as it satisfies the given information. So line AB is 10 centimeters and line BC is 3.5 centimeters. So yan ang draft ninyo ha. If this is 10, of course this should also be 10 kasi nga it is a rectangle, opposite sides are of the same measurement. And if this is 3.5, this should also be 3.5 centimeters. So, draw an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, ibig sabihin all sides are equal. Pare-parehas ang draft nyo lang yan. So, it doesn't matter if it doesn't look perfect. Okay? You should know that each side is equivalent to 4 centimeters long. And an equilateral triangle refers to that each angle is equivalent to 60 degrees. So, 60 ang dapat. 60 ang dapat. Okay? Rhombus naman is basically like a square. Rhombus is like a square. But in this case, they can be, parang ba they let's say we have loose joints over here. Which means they can look like a diamond as well. As long as, kasi nga, since they are like a square, all sides are equal. So which means, sabi dito, each side measures 6 cm. So meaning, 6 cm to 6 cm yan lahat. Then all you need to do now is just to put the points. Draw rhombus WXYZ. So WXYZ. Where angle WXY, which is this one, should be equivalent to 55 degrees. And XYZ should be 125. So this should be 125. You might ask, ano yung mga angles dito, Teacher Mark? So, opposite yan. If this is 55, this should also be 55. If this is 125, this should also be 125. Okay? So, sa number 7, draw a right-angled triangle. So, a right-angled triangle should have one angle that measures 90 degrees. Okay? Walang points na binigay dito. So you're free to draw that. As long as it says there that the shortest side should measure 4 centimeters, while the hypotenuse, what do you mean by hypotenuse? In-explain ko yan sa basic science natin, sa distance and displacement natin. Hypotenuse should measure 10 centimeters long. Okay. So kaya na yan. Okay, you should know by now kung ano yung hypotenuse. Draw a parallelogram ABCD, where line AB measures 4 centimeters, line BC measures 7 centimeters, and angle ABC measures 75. So for example, meron tayong ganyan. Parallelogram looks like this. Parang balance lang yan siya. Okay? Like what I've said, your draft should not look perfect. Ang importante yung final output ninyo. So we should now name it as, let's say, A, B, C, D. It says there that line AB should be 4 centimeters long. Line BC should measure 70 centimeters long. Opposite sides are the same kasi parang square lang din yan siya, just like the rhombus earlier, like a square. It's just that they have loose yung mga edges nila, yung angles nila. So this should also be 7 centimeters. And it says there that angle ABC measures 75 degrees. So angle A, B, C, which means ito, 75. Opposite angle should also be 75. So if you're going to measure this kasi, may certain measurement tayo niyan, no? So just to give you the correct information. So this angle here should be equivalent to 105 degrees. This should also be equivalent to 105 degrees. Okay? So that's basically it. That's your activity for this week.